Hi, you guys seem to enjoy me saying how I made my first song, so I thought I'd show you how I made my second one, called Strangers Again. So first I came up with those as the chords. I wanted to go something more like calm compared to my first song, and so I first came up with the idea when I had this little crush, and I was like, bruh, he doesn't like me, and I was like, no. So I made it into lyrics. I wanted it to be about him, and I brought in some past experience with him and how he didn't feel the same way, I guess, if that makes sense. So I started with these. Which took lots of experimenting to figure out, even though it's really simple chords, but I was struggling with the chords at first for this song. Pretty much, I'm doing terrible at explaining this right now, but so I started with that, and then I wrote down some past experiences, and then I started with I'm really mad because I don't really have the paper because it ripped, it fell out. I don't have the paper of like the first half of it. I have the second half of the song written down. So I started with verse 1 because I felt like and made it work, and I thought it sounded super nice. Actually, surprisingly, this part I struggled with most was the chorus, but it was I walk the tiniest steps, passing barely, holding my breath. Last night, lingering like a smoke of air. I really wanted like this soft like da 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 da. What in the she was a fairy? Like, she was a fairy. So I wanted that verse 1 and verse 2 to be like story. So that was the story of me walking by in the halls and bro acting like we weren't just like the bestest of friends. I mean, the last night, like on FaceTime and stuff. And then I don't have like a pre-chorus. It goes straight into the chorus, but it goes, and I kind of like, so I don't know why, but for the chorus I really went for like a very breathy thing, like we friends, we more, you the face in the memories to come. I really wanted this one to be a lot less effects than my original song. I wanted to be more chill. In the final product I did add like birds and stuff still because it was just a little dry, but so that, and then for the second verse I went for this actually took me like a good month because I was stuck for a while after that verse. The second verse just didn't sound right, and then I hung out with him again outside of school, and I was like, okay, I have lyrics. Alone at last, inching closer than ever, fighting, giggling, smiling, the atmosphere shit. It's one glimpse in your eyes. Now I can't stop staring, accidentally holding your hand and forgetting to let go. But that was like the first time we hung out outside of school. And then chorus again, which the chorus really represents like how like at some point I'm like, are we friends, or am I just like someone you talk to? And then, are we more? The chorus really represents like my confusion, and then the bridge represents the results of this little crush. Someone said to me once it sounded like a forest, and I love that, so just that. I walk the tiniest steps, passing barely, holding my breath. Last night, lingering like the smoke of air, and now we're strangers all over again, acting like we won't hit rewind. I still see that flicker in your eyes. Are we friends? Are we more? Are you the face in the memories to come? Are we strangers? Are we lovers? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Alone at last, inching closer than ever, fighting, giggling, smiling. The atmosphere shifts, one glimpse in your eyes. Now I can't stop staring, accidentally holding your hand and forgetting to let go. Are we friends? Are we more? Are you the face in the memories to come? Are we strangers? Are we lovers? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? And then you go and mention her name. Did you just pretend to feel the same? Tell me why her, never me. Why'd you have to play with my feelings just to choose her in the end? Now we're strangers all over.